Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm in a little bit of a rush this morning because I'm just going out to get my hair done. I'm finally having it coloured. I don't think I've had it done for probably about a year now, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to feeling a little bit more like me again. So I've just been getting myself ready, putting my contacts in, which is not great when you're in a rush because it just never works out, but they're in. And my mum's going to take me down so that I can feel like a new me. I'm feeling a little bit more like me again. I've got my red hair back, my roots are gone. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that I finally got it done. And it was quite nice to just sit there and read my book and have a chat with somebody. So yes, I am back to Red Jenny again, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna have some lunch now because I'm starving. And then probably just gonna have a quiet afternoon because I'm pretty shattered, to be honest. But yes, very, very happy with my hair. Good evening. Sorry I haven't really spoken much on here today. When I got home from the hairdressers, I had a bit of lunch, and then David, Emma and Maisie have come over while my sisters are at work so that they could spend some time with us. So that's been really nice. Maisie's just gorgeous. She's so sweet. She's just grown up so quickly. So it's been really nice to see them. I'm just going to have a bit of a rest now. They're going to have dinner, but I'm not eating, like, I'm having a full sip, so I'm not having dinner with them. And then I'm hoping to join a Skype call, no, what is it, Zoom, a Zoom thing. It's, well, the group is called Disability Solidarity, I think, and it was set up by Nina Tame on Instagram. I'll link her below if you want to follow her, and her friend, whose name escapes me. Sorry about that. Yeah, they set up a group basically for disabled people, for some sort of like mental health kind of peer support, I suppose, like during the pandemic. And so I joined the group, but I haven't been able to go to like any of the like weekly Zoom meetings because they're always on a Monday, and most of my council stuff's on a Monday, and also my mental health group's on a Monday, so I haven't been able to go. But I haven't got anything on this evening, so I thought I would, yeah, sign in and just see what it's all about because I'm kind of intrigued. And they have like speakers each week, and the lady that's speaking is Jem Turner, I think her last name is, who's another lady that I follow on Instagram, who has a disability, and she's kind of set up her own kind of, I think she's does consulting for disabled people, and she's going to like chat about like setting up your own business as a disabled person and stuff. So I'd quite like to hear what she has to say and also just see what it's all about. So yeah, I'm just going to have a little rest now, so that I'm not quite so tired for when it happens, and I'll let you know how it goes. So I've just finished at the Disability Solidarity meeting. And it was really, really good. It was the first one I've been able to go to, I think I said, and it was just really nice. Yeah, there was no like pressure for you to say anything. We kind of like, Nina was asking Jem a few questions about kind of how she had like started her business and how she did her like, blogging and everything like that. But then we were also just talking about like general life for disabled people at the moment, like especially because of the pandemic and how everything has kind of affected disabled people. And it's just really nice to be in a chat with other disabled people who know, you know, pretty much what it's been like, and who've experienced the levels of ableism and hostility and everything that it seemed to be going around at the moment. It was just nice. Like I didn't speak. I did type, because you can like type as well, so I typed a little bit. But it was just really nice to listen and to hear other people kind of validate your experiences and talk about their experiences, and to not feel like you're kind of so alone in those kind of things. So yeah, I'm really, really glad that I was able to go. I will link Nina and also Jem in the description. Can't speak. Yeah, I'll link them in the description because they're both lovely ladies and they deserve a follow, so do go and check them out. I'm now just going to have a quiet evening, put the telly on, find something to eat / drink. I can't decide whether to have a fortisip or just have some toast, we'll see. And yeah, just chill out a bit. I'm a bit tired, but it's been worth it. Good morning. I'm having a fairly quiet day today. We have got Noah, but he's at preschool all day, so we'll see him a little bit later. I'm just getting on with some editing, trying to get a video. Well, probably won't get it up today, but at least if I can get a bit of editing done, I might be able to get it up tomorrow. I've been a bit silly. If you watched my vlogs, it was a little while ago now, you will have seen that I had a fall, and I think part of that was due to my crutches kind of wearing down at the bottom. So I ordered some of the new like rubber bits, I think they're called ferrules, I don't know how you say it, to go on the bottom. And I obviously measured it wrong because they were too big when they arrived, so I need to send those back because they're not suitable. And then I've been putting off ordering some more, just because I was procrastinating and yeah, didn't get around to doing it. And then yesterday I got up from the sofa, put my crutch kind of down to steady me, and I just heard this like clunk sound, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked down and there was like a little metal washer on the floor, and I was like, where on earth does that come from? And I turned my crutch upside down, and I don't know if you can see, it's kind of difficult to show it, but basically the like this metal bit has come through the rubber bit on the bottom, and like inside the rubber bits there's like a metal washer to reinforce it, and because this had come through, that had then fallen out. So these are now like pretty much useless. I mean, I am using them, but with like great difficulty because there's no grip on the bottom. Every time you are like walking, and because we've got a lot of wooden floors, it slips, so they're pretty dangerous. I have ordered some more now from Amazon, but they said they're not going to get here until I think it's Thursday, and I can't really wait till Thursday because I can't walk. So I put a thing on our local community page asking if anybody happened to have a spare one. I think mine are 19mm, or if anyone had a crutch they weren't using that I could borrow like the bottom bit for a while. And then we've got a cobbler, like a cobbler shop in our town, and he commented and said, he said, oh, we sell these, like get someone to pop down and we can sort you out with them. So my dad has said that he will go down. He's got to take one, well, they asked if he could take a crutch with him, so I need to give him one of my crutches when it's going to be a time when I'm not going to need it, so when I'm sitting down. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get it sorted today, because I'm just getting really anxious about trying to walk anywhere. I'm trying to walk as little as possible, but obviously, you know, I need to move around the house, I need to go to the toilet, I need to eat and stuff, so I'm still having to walk, so I'm holding onto furniture a lot, but that doesn't always help or work. So yeah, I just get really anxious every time I've got to now walk. So hopefully we can get it sorted today. But yeah, this just teaches me a lesson that I shouldn't procrastinate and I need to get things done. So anyway, I'm going to get on with doing this editing, then I'm going to get some lunch, and then Noah will be back. So Noah's back from school.
Yeah, I am.
When Grandpa went to pick him up, they said, oh, Noah's asleep, didn't they? And he'd fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had such a busy day. Yeah, so he's home. He seems to have perked up a bit now that he's woken up. I've just finished my lunch and we've just been watching a bit of Octonauts and Peppa Pig, and now we've come to play in here for a bit until he has his dinner. I had a bit of a late lunch today. we were just talking because it's my mum and dad's anniversary today, and I was trying to explain to Noah like what their anniversary means, and it was about them getting married. And he asked if he was there when they got married, so I was explaining that it was a long, long time ago and that he wasn't here and Jenny wasn't here. And then he said, oh, and then I got married. What are you doing? Are you doing a funny walk? Oh, it's going to get stuck. So yeah, now he's telling us that he got married, aren't you, Noah?
Yeah.
When did you get married? You're so crazy. So yeah, apparently he got married as well. Don't know when that happened. But yeah, we're just having a little play in here, and then I think when he's having his dinner, my mum and dad are going to open their cards and presents. Oh, also, my dad went to the local cobbler's shop, and yeah, we can get the train track out, and very kindly he gifted me some new ferrules or whatever they're called for the ends of my crutches. He said he didn't want any money for them. He was just doing it to be nice. So yeah, I thought that was just so nice, and it's honestly been an absolute lifesaver. I'm still going to have my order from Amazon when that comes, because it would be good to have some spares. But I can actually walk now without my crutches slipping and me feeling like terrified. Anyway, are we going to build a train track then? There we go. We're going to build a train track until Noah's dinner's ready. So Mum and Dad have just opened their anniversary cards, and they've also opened the present that I got for them, which was a tin from Biscuit. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out, of biscuits. I mean, I think these were actually meant for a wedding, but I thought they were quite suitable for an anniversary as well. So they are lemon biscuits, I think. And you've got a bunch of flowers, a ring, a heart, and the heart can actually be personalised for extra as well. Got a couple of doves, I think. And then there's some more bits in here. So there's some little champagne glasses, which have got sparkly foam on the top, a couple of bells, and a bottle of champagne with a heart on. So I'm sure those will be enjoyed, although they kind of look too nice to eat, but I'm sure they'll go down quite well anyway. Good morning. I am really struggling to wake up this morning. Yeah, no one came to wake me up this morning, and I just could not open my eyes, and I just don't seem to be able to wake up, which is slightly frustrating, but never mind. Yeah, so as I said, we've got Noah today. He's just down for his nap. I'm getting on with getting a video up and doing a bit of editing. And then I think this afternoon we're going to do a bit of biscuit decorating. I was trying to think of something like fairly quick and simple that we could do. And I thought of biscuit decorating because I know he enjoys doing that, and that he will enjoy eating what we've made. So yeah, hopefully going to do that this afternoon, but for now I'm just going to get on with doing some stuff on my computer until Noah wakes up and it's time for lunch. Right, so we've just finished our lunch, and now what are we going to do? Pardon? Decorate some biscuits. So we've got these little gingerbread men. My mum picked some up in Waitrose because we thought it would be easier than trying to make our own. So we're going to make some icing. And then we've got some sprinkles, and we've got some pens to draw on the icing with. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got plenty of things. They're like little chocolate buttons with little jazzy bits on. So I think the first thing we need to do is we're going to make some icing. Are you going to help me?
Yeah.
Yeah? He's currently putting the sieve on his head. Great.
Nice hat.
Lovely hat.
Yeah, lovely hat. Yeah.
Right, so we need to put... Do you measure the icing sugar out, or just kind of wing it?
Just sit some into the bowl and then just slowly add water until you get to the consistency you want.
Right, so like powder.
Oh, powder.
It's called icing sugar.
Oh, icing sugar.
That's right.
Yes, icing.
So we need to put it into here, and then I'm going to get you to help me sieve it.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got one. I'm all prepared.
Can I tap it in?
Yeah, you're going to help tap it in? Hang on a minute. I'm just going to... Oh, no, not like that. You've got it all over your fingers now, haven't you?
There we go.
Let's just move this.
Sit down just a minute.
Lovely, thank you.
Down a minute. Let's move it.
Tell Nanny, what did you do at lunchtime? What did you put on Jenny's jumper?
Bit of bean juice.
Bit of bean juice.
Oh
Can I
no.
tap it? No.
Well, so we have to do it like this.
Where's all the icing sugar gone? It's empty. It's all gone.
Oh,
So
in
we
there.
have to shake it like this. Can you help me?
Actually,
Actually, it might be easier to do the spoon. Let's use the spoon. Yeah, so you need to just stir it really gently, and then it will go through the sieve. Well done. It's a bit like snow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah. Doing very well. Keep doing it until it's all gone. You're getting bored.
It's hard work, isn't it?
Do you want me to do a bit, or are you still doing it? You're still going. Well done. Looks like it's snowing, doesn't it? If I lift it up a little bit, you'll be able to see it come out underneath. Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can.
Is it like it's snowing?
Yeah.
Now, pop him on there. Do you want to smell it?
Oh, yum yum.
What does it smell like?
That gingerbread
Oh,
man.
that's good.
Yeah. Yum yum.
Right, now, if I put a little bit of icing on your spoon and then give it to you, do you want to pop it on him?
Yeah. Gingerbread man, 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 man,
Right, here we go. Ready?
very much rocky rock.
Do you want me to? Do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
Go on, then you hold it and put it on the gingerbread man.
You could lie, but lying only buys you so much time. You could hurt, but hurting's never gonna make it fine. You could shake, but try and shake it off all you can. You might fake, it's never gonna make you understand. I don't care what you do, but here's a tip from me to you. Look your failures in the eye, only way to say goodbye. Once you lift them from your heart, you could have a brand new start.
Here's the finished result. We just need to colour these two in with the pens now that they've dried. This one's mine. I attempted to do like a face and then a little dress. It's kind of, yeah. We've got a lot of spotty ones. Oh, this one I did as well. This is Noah. I think this one was called Bert. Is that Bert? I can't remember what the other one was called. He kept giving them names. Good evening. It's a lot later now than when we were doing our biscuits. Noah went home and I fell asleep on the sofa for quite a while. Yeah, I'm shattered. Biscuits seem to go down quite well, although I'm not quite sure how much of the stuff actually went on the biscuits and how much went in Noah's mouth, but you know, it's all part of the fun. yeah, he seemed to have a good time, so that was good. And yeah, I was just absolutely shattered. So I fell asleep, and I'm now having a bit of Marmite toast and gonna watch a bit of TV, probably then get a cup of tea or something and watch some YouTube and just relax a little bit before bed. Me and my mum and my dad are going to Wisley tomorrow, which is like a gardens place, which is the RHS. It's kind of my belated kind of birthday outing. I've been wanting to do it for ages, and obviously like with COVID and stuff haven't really done it, but got to the point where we're kind of like, well, it's like massive, it's outside. We've spoken to a few people that have been, and they said there's not any issues with like social distancing and stuff because it's just so much grounds outside, and they're only letting like a certain number of people in as well. So yeah, we thought we'd book some tickets to go, just hoping that the weather will be better than today, because it's just poured with rain all day today, so hoping that it won't be like that tomorrow, otherwise it will be a bit of a washout. But yeah, I just want to make sure I have a good sleep tonight so that I've got some energy for tomorrow. Good morning. We are just heading off to Wisley. So far the weather's okay, but we'll see how it goes. We're booked to get in from 10 till 11, so hopefully we'll make that time slot. I'm wearing my new Halloweeny jumper, if I can show you. It's got a little Winnie the Pooh pumpkin on. I'll link it below if it's still available. It's from the brand Teak, which is where I got my grey jumper with the rainbow on it. And then when I saw the Winnie the Pooh one, I was like, oh, I need a Halloween jumper. So I thought I'd wear that today. But yeah, gonna go and have a little look around the gardens and hopefully enjoy seeing what's there. So I'll take you along.
Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around us into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a
head off and get some lunch now. But I've just come to the loo, and the first toilet I used was just a normal disabled toilet, and it was really hard to get my chair in. And then when I came again, the changing places toilet was, well, the guy let us in. He said the flush isn't working, they're coming to fix it, but he said we could use it. And I just thought I'd show you the changing places toilet because they're so important, and yeah, I just wanted to show you it to explain why. So the actual room is massive. There's plenty of space for moving my big electric wheelchair around. You've got a couple of like the red cords hanging down to the floor. You've then got a big changing table that will take the weight of an adult, which is really, really good. You've obviously got the loo with like the bars and everything. There's also a screen, which I think is really nice because if you come in with a carer and you perhaps just want a bit of privacy, you can put the screen across. You've got a basin, which I think goes up and down, but I can't work out how to do it. So that's good. And then you've also got a ceiling track hoist, so that if you've got somebody that you're unable to lift, you've got the hoist which could put them onto the toilet, onto the changing table, or anything else like that as well. So yeah, it's a really, really good space, and I think they're trying to kind of put these into more places, and I just wanted to kind of say how important it is for these to be more widely available.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. You and I can weather any storm. Ooh, ooh,
We've just got back from Wisley. It was a really, really nice day. We were fairly lucky with the weather. I think there was like twice that it rained. The first time was just after lunch, and so we went into the shop to have a little look round. And then the second time was just when we were heading back to the car, it started to rain a bit. So yeah, we were really lucky we didn't get wet particularly. It was busier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, I think I don't know, I thought it would be a bit quieter, but there were still quite a few people there, like not to the point where it was like too crowded or anything like that, but it just, I don't know, I just assumed it was going to be more quiet. But yeah, the only time that I felt at all uncomfortable, I think, was when we went into the shop. I think, you know, like everybody I saw pretty much, I think, was wearing a mask, but I think just some people weren't doing the whole social distancing thing. And I do tend to find this when people have a mask on, they kind of forget to stay away from you. and being in a wheelchair, it's quite difficult. Like if someone, like, I don't know, comes up close to you or brushes past you, it's really difficult to kind of move out of their way. So yeah, it was just a bit difficult in the shop. But if I was in like a bit where I felt like people just weren't kind of keeping their distance, I just moved away somewhere else. So yeah, we had a look around the shop. But yeah, spent most of our time outside, to be honest, looking around. There was just like so many lovely autumn colours in the trees and everything. And yeah, it was just nice. It was nice to be outside and just sort of ambling along in my wheelchair, looking at plants and nature and just, I don't know, being outside and enjoying it. They had like these big sculptures, which I think I filmed, which were like, they look like big like faces, and they looked like they were made out of like vegetables and things like that, which were quite cool. But yeah, we were like looking around and we're kind of thinking like, oh, it would have been lovely if we'd been able to go kind of like late spring, summer, because they've got like a big arch where they have like all like wisteria and everything. And last year when we went, I'd kind of said to myself, well, this year we'll go when it's all like out, but because of COVID we couldn't, so you know, maybe next year. But yeah, it was just really nice. We had a bit of lunch in the restaurant. It was quite nice actually because sorry, just reminding me to take my medication. Yeah, it was quite nice because they had like spaced the tables out a lot more since we've been there before. I've always found when we've been there before that the tables have been quite close together and it's been quite difficult to get a wheelchair around. They have got priority seating for disabled people, but a lot of the time there's no like space because other people have sat there. But yeah, this time, like, because they'd obviously spaced the tables out more because of social distancing, it did make it a lot easier, so that was quite nice. And yeah, no, it was very nice day. I'm absolutely shattered now, but it's been worth it to just go out and do something nice. And yeah, I felt pretty safe, like, because it's just so huge outside and there was just so much space. There just wasn't an issue with trying to like keep away from people. There was just plenty of space and that was really nice. So yeah, I've taken lots of photos and video and stuff, and I'd quite like to try and write a blog post at some point about like accessibility and stuff, because they seem to be pretty good at accessibility there. With like, they've got like the changing places toilet, they had like disabled spaces, but they also had disabled spaces for long vehicles, which I thought was really good because like, for example, I don't have too much trouble unless there's not any space at the back, but you know, when I like lift my chair out, I need space at the back, and a lot of disabled spaces only allocate you spaces at the sides, whereas you've got like, especially like WAVs, if you have to put a ramp down, you need a lot more like length space. So they had a couple of spaces for like that kind of situation, which I thought was really well thought out. You know, they had, yeah, like the disabled like priority seating in the restaurant. They had like just all of like the paths and everything are nice and like smooth and easy to kind of get around and everything. It just seems like they've kind of thought it out quite well, and it's nice to go to places like that because there's so many places that accessibility is rubbish, so it's nice to go to a place where it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I'd like to get a blog post up about that at some point, but I'm just really struggling to kind of maintain my blog at the moment and maintain videos as well, and kind of, I think the blog's just kind of suffered a bit, which is a shame because I enjoy my blogging, but I somehow need to just get into the swing of it a bit more, but with energy levels being so low, it's been quite difficult. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in and let you know that we'd had a really nice day, and I am now going to have a nap because I'm absolutely shattered. So I'll either talk to you later or I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. I feel crap this morning. I knew that I would feel pretty rough after yesterday because that's just what happens with chronic illness. You go out and you do something nice and then you feel rubbish, but I don't think I expected to feel quite this rubbish. I just feel like I've been hit by a ton of bricks. I've got earache in my left ear and it's really painful. I don't really know why. Just going to kind of see how it goes, and if it obviously doesn't get any better I will have to speak to the doctor. So that's not really helping. I've had flare-up of digestive problems this morning and I've just got no energy. So yeah, thankfully I don't have any plans for today. Well, plans that involve going out or doing anything with somebody else. I want to try and get a little bit more editing done if I can, and I'd like to try and have a shower a bit later and wash my hair. So those are my two little goals for today. We'll see how we get on, but I think a lot of today is just going to probably involve resting and not doing very much, just trying to kind of recover a bit from yesterday and feel slightly better. So yeah, it's going to be a chilled out day. Good morning. Sorry for basically no filming yesterday. I just felt rubbish, to be honest. I did a bit of editing, had some lunch, slept all afternoon and then had a shower. So yeah, it was just literally a day of surviving. This morning I've got a video call with my friend Lydia because we haven't had a chat for a little while. So I've got that shortly. I need to get a bit more editing done, and then this evening I've got our virtual pub quiz with the mental health group. So I've got my questions written and yeah, I'm looking forward to it because the last one was really good. So I'm just going to get myself set up ready for my call with Lydia, do that, do a bit of editing and then go and have some lunch. Evening. I fell asleep this afternoon and it is just before 7 and the virtual quiz starts at 7, so I'm just trying to get myself looking slightly more presentable so that I can get it started. Yeah, just feeling a bit crap, so I'm hoping that the quiz will help pick my mood up a little bit. It's not just like mentally, I just physically feel pretty rubbish, but yeah, just need to get this started because there's probably people waiting, and then hopefully we'll have a good quiz.
I had lost my groove, no one there to hold me. Just what I wanted, just what I needed. You saw me through. I was on a slow train headed for a heartbreak. You came along, played a new song, so turn it up, don't ever stop. It's how you do.
So we just finished the virtual quiz. I didn't do very well at all. I didn't come last, but I certainly didn't come first. I was pretty far off the person that came first. Oh god, like the rounds that I did best in were video games and food, which I think says it all. Although I think like if I had done my rounds like TV and Disney, hopefully I would have got a bit better. But yeah, I'm just not very good at like geography and general knowledge and things like that. But it was good fun. That was like the main thing. I'm like telling myself, you know, it's the taking part that counts, and you know, it's the having fun, and you know, I had fun, so that was good. I'm kind of hoping that, you know, the more quizzes I do, the better I will get at that kind of thing. But I don't know. I did say to people, like, you know, when COVID's over and we can go out and do a like proper pub quiz, like if we all do it together then we might do pretty well, like 'cause everyone's good at different things, and some people did a lot better. So it just depends on the questions. Like some quizzes I do like not too bad at, other ones just not good at all. But anyway, no, it was a nice evening, so that was good. I'm just gonna I need to go and take my medication. I need to try and finish this map for the autumn house hunt that I'm doing because it needs to go up tomorrow. And yeah, it's not quite finished yet, so I need to try and get that done tonight. And then I need to go to bed because I'm really tired. Good morning. Sorry the light isn't great. It's not the best place to stand and film, but there we go. It's Sunday today and we're going out for lunch in a bit. It's kind of, well, it was sort of for my birthday, but also just to celebrate all the other birthdays this year that we haven't been able to kind of go out, because usually we try and go out for like a meal for each person's birthday, but because of COVID a lot of them we haven't been able to do. So we're going to go to Miller and Carter. I haven't been there for quite a few years, so no, I'm quite looking forward to it. I remember it being really nice. It's predominantly a steak restaurant, although they do obviously have other bits and bobs. I'm not usually a big meat eater, but the steak there, well, certainly when I had it last time, was really nice. It was not like chewy or anything, and it just like fell apart in your mouth. It was really good. So I think I might go for a steak, just because I wouldn't normally go for a steak anywhere else, but if it's, you know, a specialty steak restaurant, I kind of feel like maybe I'll give it a go. So yeah, I'm just getting myself sorted and ready to go out and do that, and then I haven't really got any other plans today, so hopefully just enjoy our dinner out and then have a chilled out Sunday afternoon. Talk to you much today. Went out for our lunch at Miller and Carter, which was very nice. It was fairly quiet there actually. I kind of expected it to be busier, but I don't know, I think because they've got less tables as well, like it's all very spaced out, so it felt quite quiet. But yeah, the food was really good. I felt really ill afterwards, but that's kind of standard for me. Nothing to do with the food, just to do with my digestive system. But yeah, it was really, really nice. Just had a nice little meal with us, little family. So yeah, we did that. I realised there's a Starbucks like right next to the Miller and Carter, and I haven't been able to get a pumpkin spice latte this year yet, just because I haven't really been going out anywhere to do it. So my dad says that he will take me there next week, so hopefully they're still doing them next week, because I really want to get one before they go. So yeah, when we did that, we came home. I sorted out the maps and everything for the autumn house hunt, which is next week. It took me a while to like get like all the documents sorted out and then shared onto like the local Facebook group and stuff. So yeah, I did that, and then while I was doing that, I watched Hotel Transylvania because that was on TV, which is like probably like the one film that I watch. I'm gonna put this down because it's quite heavy. Yeah, it's like the one film that I actually watch at Halloween. That and Hocus Pocus. I do need to make sure I watch that one. And then I had a nap, slept for quite a while, and now I am having my cup of tea. I think this is a Christmas mug, but never mind. So I've got a cup of tea and some toast, and I'm going to watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to head to bed. So I thought I'd just come on and finish the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're getting on at the moment. I know restrictions over the whole of the UK are quite different at the moment, so I hope wherever you are in the UK or beyond that you're coping okay. Let me know how you're doing, what you're able to get up to at the moment, and also let me know if there's any videos you'd like to see me do. I'm planning my Christmas content at the moment, so if there's any Christmassy related videos that you'd like to see, whether it's about just like Christmas in general or Christmas related to disability, physical health, mental health, like COVID, pretty much anything, do let me know like what you'd like to see, because it would be great to know what to film. So yeah, let me know about that. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I'll pop my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the two platforms that I'm mainly on, so do come over and say hello, because it'd be nice to speak to you, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.